Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every Wednesday and Saturday, that's right, twice a week, you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, the limited edition, and every once in a while some fast food items. So if you'd like to, you can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos, and if you have something you'd like to see on the channel, scroll down and leave a comment below. And you can tell me what it is, where to find it. Fast food items are welcome, provided they are in the Pacific Northwest. And you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. And those videos are easy to see if you have your notifications for my channel turned on. Today, we have a very special item to try. I wasn't sure that I was going to get to this one. It's a Jones soda. You can see it over here. It's a Jones soda special release, but even more limited than the typical special releases, which include a video that has stuff that's not up yet. But I just remembered there's a video that I have recorded and has been sitting on YouTube, but I haven't published yet. Key lime pie is the great example of like the one that I was like, man, sure would like to see this. Randomly saw it at a store, picked it up, tried it. It was great. But we've had some other ones like chocolate and orange soda, and there's one other like Hatch chili lime, I think is what it was. Those were subsequent flavors of that. And those can be a little hit or miss as far as just being able to find them in general. The tie-in stuff, I think, is even rarer than that, and I'm very surprised that I was able to find it when I did, and it's actually incredibly lucky that I found it when I did, because I was able to find this Jones Soda Special Release. It's a Nuka Victory Cola in collaboration with Fallout, the new series streaming on Amazon Prime right now. First couple episodes are very good. It's very Sean humor. This isn't a review of the show, but there were a couple of bits, especially in episode number 2, that were like, this is so up my alley of like why this humor is working for me or what this humor is doing to just tickle my funny bone. But this is in collaboration with Fallout. Not the first time that they've collaborated with Fallout. Back in 2015 when Fallout 4 came out, they had collaborated with them for a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nuka-Cola is the very popular soda, I think, in the franchise. It's kind of weird to talk about Fallout because there are 2 games that are like top-down RTS, like point-and-click RTS games. And then when you get to Fallout 3 and beyond, it's a first-person shooter that is also a role-playing game, like a first-person RPG. Very good. I love 3 New Vegas. I don't really like 4 all that much. But they're 2 kind of different sort of things, so because they have different developers. Point is, it seems like Nuka-Cola was originally like a one-off thing in some of the original games, but it's become more recognizable iconography as the newer Bethesda games have taken over since number 3 in 2008. I say that because there are 2 variants of it, regular Nuka-Cola and Nuka-Cola Quantum, which glows blue. That was a special release that I couldn't find. It was a Target exclusive when the game came out. We went the day of, like a bunch of us went to Target. Not a trace of it even ever existing. It might be a phantom thing that never happened. It could be the Mandela effect, I think is what it's called, where everybody thinks that Sinbad started a movie called Kazam, but that didn't actually happen. It's the Shaq movie called Shazam or whatever it is. Anyway, I'm way off base. That's why I'm so lucky, or I feel so lucky that I was able to actually find this, and kudos to Jones for putting out enough for people to be able to find this particular soda, and doubly lucky for myself because when I went to Fred Meyer, which is where I'm able to find most of these special releases, I would guess local shops have them as well. I went into Fred Meyer. We were going to Five Guys. Went to Fred Meyer, was going to pop in. This was the only thing I was going to get. I grabbed it. Well, I guess let me build the suspense. You already know that I have it. I went in. They had a ton of them. I was very happy to see that they had like a bunch of them. Just grabbed the one. Went to the self-checkout. And it's one of those weird ones where you have to like scan the item and then put it on a conveyor belt that's like angled at like on a slope. And I'm like, this is a glass bottle. I am not putting that on a thing that's going to move so it tips over and then rolls all the way down and shatters at the end of this. This is a limited edition item, okay? I don't have time to be cleaning up glass, all right? Precious cargo must be protected, as I almost knocked it over earlier. So went and did that, looked in a different section, found something else. I was going to buy some Garbage Pail Kid cards for the Beeb, and the register attendant, cashier, there's the word. The cashier looked at me and was like, oh, what's that soda? I was like, oh, it's this thing. It's in collaboration with Fallout. Here's the really boring explanation. And she goes, oh, wow, I saw them stocking that on the shelves this morning. I'll have to try it. And I was like, oh. So I got here at the perfect time, the perfect day to be able to try this for you fine folks out there. It is the Jones special release Nuka-Cola Victory, or Nuka Victory Cola, which is peach mango flavor soda with natural flavors. You can save your caps, and you can redeem them for gear at capsforgear.com. That's a big thing in the Fallout universe, is caps are the currency. A couple of people actually, Bethesda actually allowed them to buy copies of Fallout 4 with actual caps, which was pretty cool. Make Fallout 5, please. I know that's irrelevant to this show, but like, for the love of God, make Fallout 5. Please, please, please. We're going to get 8 seasons of that show before we get Fallout 5. Anyway, let's jump in. I'm very excited about this. Very excited to bring it to you. It has a lovely color. I thought it would be the Nuka-Cola Quantum because that's such a recognizable thing, but I kind of like that it's something a little bit different. However, Nuka-Cola Quantum could have been blue raspberry, and I'm a sucker for blue raspberry. So let's try this out. Oh, that smells fantastic. That smells so good. It's a peach and a mango. They mix really nicely together. It's like this is going to sound weird, but it's like you get like a really nice like hand soap, and you're like, I'm glad that my hands smell like this. That sort of thing. I'm getting that kind of like nice, friendly, warm vibe from it. I don't love the way it tastes. I think the mango is a lot stronger than the peach, but it just tastes really really artificial. Like it's something about the mix is off with the flavor of the base flavor of the soda, and like the syrup flavor itself smells really nice, but like, I don't know. It has a strong aftertaste, but not like a lot in the actual soda. This is so weird, because I don't like it that much. Thank goodness I only bought one. I feel like I should like this a lot more, so I'm actually quite disappointed in what it actually is, but my goodness. Ugh. The aftertaste is fine. It's perfectly fine, but it just doesn't work as like a soda. And I like Jones' special releases. The key lime pie is terrific. I reviewed that last summer, I think, almost a year ago, and that was super good. But this one is no thank you. I mean, I'll save the caps, I guess, but I don't know that I really want to. I also don't know where to put this. Well, we'll put it right on my laptop. How about that? Put it right in front. Yeah, it's a swing and a miss. It's a good idea. It's a fun concept. I like peach. I like mango. It smelled really nice, but unfortunately the soda just doesn't taste very good. There's a strong aftertaste, but it's a little too artificial for me. It just doesn't it just doesn't work. But like the soda itself kind of doesn't seem to have much of a taste. It's a very bizarre product. Very bizarre product. But I am glad it exists. Jones Soda is usually the one that's like, man, this is, oh, pardon me. I knew I should have had that second sip. Jones Soda is a cool company because they are able to do stuff like this. They're big enough to attract the attention of Fallout or Microsoft, who now owns Bethesda, who owns Fallout. But they're also able to put out weird flavors like chocolate and orange, and it's not like going to sink them. They get to be weird while like being fairly like safe as a product, I guess. But this one missed the mark. And I'm a little bummed about that. But hey, sometimes that's just how it goes. If you would like to try it, I found it at Fred Meyer, which is a Kroger store. Not 100% sure. Like, I've looked online and it says it's available at like Walmart. I've never seen it at Walmart ever. The one that we live near that we're at several times a week because we need food. It's just not there. So I don't know. I've had the best luck at Kroger stores or Fred Meyer specifically for me in my area. So that would be my number one place to look. Other than that, local shops, smaller places might be a good option as well. So there you have it. Thank you for watching this episode of Taste Test. I'd like to give you a heads up that I will be on Friday, April 19th, around noon Pacific time at twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. I will be streaming a bunch of taste test recordings. I've acquired a ton of crap and I keep buying more. So I'm going to give myself the deadline of Friday to get a bunch of stuff done. We're going to be trying energy drinks. We're going to be trying chips. We're going to be trying candy, I think, is in there somewhere. The list is long and we'll be doing that throughout the day. I'm going to try and get through all of it. I'll at least try to get through most of it, maybe take a break, maybe play some games. I'm not really sure. So if you'd like to watch me record these, you can do that over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Link is in the description below, which is a thing you'll scroll right past because you'll want to scroll down and leave a comment below. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, what it is, where to find it, you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. If you scroll up, you can hit subscribe, you can ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Taste Test every Wednesday and Saturday, the weird, the wonderful, the limited edition, the special release, the fast food. If I find it interesting, it'll probably be on the channel at some point. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you Saturday for another exciting installment of Taste Test. And as always, bon appetit.